Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I work full-time and I go to the gym every day for my mental health. And with everyday housework, my days are quite busy. My husband's schedule is just as busy, which makes it hard to find time to cook and go grocery shopping. So because of this, I began looking into online meal kit delivery services a few months ago. So you might have seen some of my earlier videos where I tried them out to see what I thought of them and which ones I liked the most. And this journey led me to Hungryroot. There is something different about this grocery delivery service. It's like a meal kit service where you get all the ingredients you need for the recipes that you choose online. Now I've been using Hungryroot and it's been a game changer. So in this video, I'll share the pros and cons of my experience, keeping it 100% honest, and I'll break down the costs too. Now I personally don't love cooking, and I also just don't have the time or energy at the end of a busy, long day. But Hungryroot does expect you to cook, but it really only takes 10 minutes or so, which is not a lot. So it's a great way to learn a few kitchen hacks. But if that's something that you don't like doing, you might want to look into other options like Factor 75, which I also did a review of. And for those interested in Hungryroot, there's a special discount link in the description down below, which you won't find directly on their site. So let's get into what Hungryroot is all about and their sign-up process. So it started in 2015, and Hungryroot is not like other grocery delivery services. They specialize in providing the exact ingredients you need for a variety of meals, which you can pick from their website or app. And what's really great is their variety of options, catering to different dietary needs like vegan, vegetarian, lactose intolerance, and more. Now signing up is really easy. All you have to do is just fill out some basic information, like your email and some other details. And then you'll also fill out a questionnaire about your dietary needs and preferences. Once you've chosen your recipes and paid, they deliver everything to your doorstep. The whole process was so easy and convenient, and it fits perfectly with my busy schedule. It's now so much easier to eat healthy. Okay, let's talk about the ingredient quality. Hungryroot stands out in this department. For example, they promise fresh groceries with each delivery, and in my 2 months of using them, they've always kept their word. Also, the produce was always crisp and never lost its shape or became soggy. And for me, the best part was that the protein was tender and fresh, with no off smells or signs of it going bad. Plus, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. If anything is not up to par, just send them a photo and they'll refund you, making sure you always get the best quality. Hungryroot isn't about delivering pre-cooked meals. It's all about cooking, but thankfully, they keep it simple. Their recipes are quick, usually taking just about 10 to 12 minutes. So there is no need to be a kitchen pro. They make it really easy to follow along with clear step-by-step instructions. It was easy for me to follow, even though I'm not very good in the kitchen. There were even a few times when my husband made fun of my cooking, but I actually ended up learning some new recipes. I even learned how to make seared salmon and sriracha salad, which has become a new favorite in my house, and I am so proud of myself. Now, the taste is an important part of any meal service, and Hungryroot's fresh ingredients really stand out here. So let's talk about a couple of meals I tried. The Thai peanut chicken stir fry was a hit. I'm pretty picky about chicken, and it turned out perfectly tender each time. Their stir fry technique added a nice crunch to the veggies. My husband, who's usually not a fan of anything that's not steak, hamburgers, or pizza, actually gave it a try. He didn't eat much, but considering his pickiness, that's a success. I really liked the roasted red pepper pasta because it was different from what I usually eat. The sauce was creamy without being too thick, and the red peppers gave it a nice, slightly sweet taste that didn't take over. The pasta itself was cooked just right, not too soft or too firm. It was a nice change from my usual pasta dishes, simple yet flavorful. Lastly, I can't forget the beef teriyaki with broccoli. My husband and I loved it. Hungryroot delivered quality beef that was tender and flavorful. The teriyaki sauce and seasoned broccoli complemented the steak beautifully. It was so good that I even saved some extra for another meal. Okay, so let's talk about Hungryroot's variety. So I've tried a bunch of meal services, But what sets Hungryroot apart is how they provide for every dietary need. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, a meat lover, or into fish-only dishes, they've got you covered. Plus, they offer soy-free, nut-free, dairy-free, and even egg-free options, which is great for those with specific allergies or preferences. They even have meals under 500 calories for those watching their weight. And for someone like my husband, trying to bulk up, I got for him the double portions of their protein-rich meals, whether they're meat-based or vegan. The protein level is higher than I thought it would be, and it's great to have so many choices. Now about their meal plans, they offer a flexible week-to-week service. You have the option of picking either 2 or 4 servings for each meal, and even though the 2 servings are on the smaller side, I have found that the 4 servings are just the right amount. The cool part is that you can adjust the number of servings each week. For 6 servings a week, it's about $70, but this can drop to $65 based on your meal choices. And if you're feeding a family and doubling up to 12 servings, that would cost around $105 a week. And for 14 servings or more a week, the price drops to just under $10 per serving. The more you order, the more you save per serving, making it quite affordable. And for those interested in Hungryroot, there's a special discount link in the description down below, which you won't find directly on their site. When it comes to customer service, in my experience, reaching out to Hungryroot's customer service has been pretty straightforward. They were always responsive, whether I used the website or the app. Though, I did notice that they respond faster during the week, so if you need help on a Sunday afternoon, you might have to wait a little while, but they will get to it on Monday. And if you prefer talking over typing, you can just give them a call. And don't be shy to ask all of your questions or share concerns. They're super friendly and are always ready to help. The meals come in handy plastic containers that make it easy to store and organize the food in your fridge. It's up to you if you want to keep the ingredients in these containers or move them to your own. Personally, I found it easier to just use their containers. It saved me space and made meal prep easier. But of course, it's all about what works best for you in your kitchen. Now, in terms of being environmentally friendly, Hungryroot seems to be doing a great job. Most of their meat, fish, and produce come from sustainable sources. There are some GMOs, mostly in vegan products, but they're generally careful about where they get their ingredients from. Their packaging is environmentally friendly too. They mostly use paper bags or boxes, depending on your order size, which helps reduce waste. Plus, I really liked that they used those little lunch boxes because I could use them again at home or for my husband's work lunches. It's a small but thoughtful way to help the environment. Now, when it comes to navigating Hungryroot, I found that their website is easier to use than the app. The layout of the website just makes it easier to see the meals and figure out what the recipes call for. And while I'm cooking, I switch to the app for step-by-step guidance, which works pretty well for me. So for anyone new to Hungryroot, I'd recommend starting with the website. This is an easier way to get an idea of their large selection of meals. And after you get used to that, they also have the app, which is super useful for following daily recipes. So that about wraps up my review of Hungryroot. So if you're asking me if I would recommend Hungryroot, I absolutely would. It's great as it saves time, has fresh ingredients, easy recipes, a lot of options for different dietary needs, it's environmentally friendly, and doesn't break the bank. And if you're anything like me, someone who likes home-cooked meals, but just doesn't have the time and energy to do so, and doesn't necessarily love cooking, Hungryroot is the way to go. Their recipes are beginner-friendly, their ingredients are always fresh, saving my husband and I the trouble of weekly grocery shopping trips, which we happily skip. I honestly think Hungryroot might be a good choice for you if you're looking for simple, healthy home-cooked meals that don't cost a ton of money and are healthy too. And for those who prefer their meals ready-made and delivered directly to their doorstep, I would recommend checking out Factor 75, which is great for pre-cooked, ready-to-eat meals. I've actually reviewed them too, and left the link in the description down below. Anyway, that's about it for today's video, which wraps up my Hungryroot review. I hope this helped you figure out if Hungryroot is the right choice for you. And for those interested in Hungryroot, there's a special discount link in the description down below, which you won't find directly on their site. And if you have any questions or suggestions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.